At the southern edge of South America, beyond the last highways and beyond the comfort of the familiar, there's a place where the land simply runs out. Ushuaia, Argentina, called Fin del Mundo, and its another name is End of the World, isn't just a metaphor. It's a real city clinging to the last strip of the land before Antarctica. What makes this place so powerful isn't only the geography, but the feeling it carries. When you arrive in Ushuaia, you know instantly you have standing somewhere rare. The mountains fell directly into the sea. The wind shifted with no warning, and the light itself feels different. Sometimes sharp and golden, sometimes soft and endless. This isn't just another stop on the travel map, it's the edge of it. Ushuaia sits between two giants, the just Marshall Mountains to the north and icy Beagle Channel to the south. This dual setting defines the character of the city. On one side, you have snow-capped peak rising straight into the clouds. On the other, cold, restless waters leading to Antarctica. Here, nature has no interest in being gentle. Summers bring long days of sunlight, while winters bury the region in heavy snow. Winds sweep in from the south with nothing to slow them down. The result? A landscape that looks dramatic from every angle, as if the earth is constantly reminding you that you have come as far as people can go. But Ushuaia isn't only about scenery. It carries history carved as deep as its valleys. Long before explorer camps, this was home to the Yamana people, an indigenous community who learned to thrive in one of the harshest climates on earth. They built canoes, hunted sea lions, and lit fires along the coast. Fires that gave Tierra del Fuego its called Land of Fire. Centuries later, Europeans arrived in the 1800 centuries. Argentina claimed the territory by building a penal colony here. Prisoners laid the foundation of Ushuaia, cutting timber, constructing buildings, and carving out roads. Today, the old prison still stands. Now, a museum where visitors can walk the same cold corridors that once held men at the edge of civilization. Step outside the city and you have immediately in another world, the Beagle Channel. Just south of Ushuaia, teems with life. Penguins gather in colonies, wading awkwardly on land but slitching through the water with grace. Sea lions sprawl across rocky island, their calls notching across the channel. And then there are the birds, albatross, cormorants, and countless others that fill the sky. For wildlife lovers, this is paradise. And for anyone else, it's a reminder that the world is larger, wilder, and stranger than we usually let ourselves remember. One of the most surreal parts of being in Ushuaia is realizing it's the last stop before Antarctica. More than 90% of Antarctic crews leave from these ports. On any given day, you can watch expedition ships docked along the waterfront, loading supplies for journeys across the infamous Drake Passes. For many travelers, this is where dreams turn into reality. Standing on the pier, seeing those ships prepare to sail south, you feel the pull of something ancient, the human urge to see what lies beyond. Ushuaia is both an ending and a beginning. Despite its isolation, Ushuaia is not a lonely outpost. With more than 75,000 residents, it's a city alive with energy. The houses are painted in bold colors, reds, blues, and yellows. standing out against grey skies and snowy peaks. Cafes filled with the smell of strong coffee and fresh pastry. Restaurants serve steaming bowls of seafood chowder and plates of king carp so fresh it still tastes of the sea. Tourists and locals mingle in the streets. Some are heading out for hikes, others are coming back from days on the water, and some are just here to say they have stood at the end of the world. Ushuaia is more than a postcard, it's an outdoor playground. In winter, the mountains transform into ski slopes with Cairo coaster drawing athletes from all over the globe. In summer, the same slopes open into hiking trails, leading adventurers through Lenga forest, alpine lakes, and sweeping views of the Beagle Channel. And then there's sailing. Taking a small boat through the channel is one of the most powerful ways to experience Ushuaia. You are surrounded by icy water with mountains towering above the island, full of sea lions scattered around you. Every ripple feels like a part of a story that began long before you arrived. To really understand Ushuaia, you have to taste it. King crab or centola is the star of the local menu. Served steaming hot, it's sweet, rich, and unlike anything you have tried before. Patagonian lamb is another specialty. Slow roasted over open flames until it's tender and smoky. And then there's the simple comfort food, empanadas, hot chocolate, and dulce de leche. Desserts that feel like home even at the edge of the planet. After a day of wind, snow or sea spray, a warm meal in Ushuaia feels like a reward from the world itself. But what makes Fin del Mundo unforgettable isn't just what you see or do, it's what you feel. There's a weight to the silence here. At night, when the city lights dim and the wind howls across the channel, you remember how small humans are compared to the vastness of nature. Travelers often describe Ushuaia as transformative. It's not just about checking off a destination, it's about standing in a place that forces you to reflect on history, on nature, on yourself. So why make the journey all the way south? Some come to say they have stood at the world's edge, others come for adventure, skiing, hiking, sailing. Some are drawn by the wildlife, the penguins and the whales, and for many it's the promise of Antarctica waiting just across the water. But no matter the region, everyone lives with the same feeling. Oh, Ushuaia does not just show you landscape, it changes the way you see the world. Fin del Mundo is not the end, it's the beginning. It's a place that reminds us that the planet is still full of age, frontiers, and mysteries. Whether you are watching the sun set behind the mountains, eating crab by the fire, or stepping onto a ship bound for Antarctica, every moment in Ushuaia feels like a story you will carry forever. So, if you have ever dreamed of finding the edge of the map, don't just imagine it. Go, travel south, stand on the shore of the Beagle Channel, and let the end of the world show you just how alive the world can feel. So friend, if you liked this video, please subscribe my channel and inspire me to make more by liking it. Thank you.